The third principle for building wealth: live honestly. Wealth is given to those who know how to manage it. Honesty is the most important trait a manager must have. When circumstances turn out differently than we want, we need to learn from our mistakes and from the undesirable outcome. Instead, people often blame others, circumstances, or themselves. When you blame others, saying things like, "If Ginny had done better, this wouldn't have happened," you are inadvertently giving that person power. The long-term result of this habit of thinking is that you will lose to the very person you blame. Because you always give power to the other person, you are clearly weaker than them. So when something bad happens, you say things like that. But if you are someone who dares to accept failure and learn from the negative results, you will say something like this: "This is a bad result, but the responsibility lies with both of us, but I take primary responsibility. This is an important lesson I need to learn so that it doesn't happen again next time." The next type of blame is blaming circumstances. For example, because the weather wasn't good today, our results weren't as good as we hoped. This type of thinking shows that you are weaker than circumstances, and this does not help you learn from your mistakes. Only by honestly accepting all outcomes, whether good or bad, can you progress further. When you honestly accept an unfavorable outcome, you give yourself tangible or intangible strength to handle subsequent situations more effectively. In addition to the two ways of blaming others mentioned above, there is also a seemingly noble way of blaming oneself. This is not the best approach. You should understand that no one is to blame, and the most important thing is to learn from the mistakes that led to the undesirable outcome and try not to repeat them in the future. A mature person will see the problem for what it really is. So how do we recognize what is truly essential? That is the cause of the unfavorable outcome. If the unfavorable outcome is your own fault, then you should admit your mistake and learn from that situation. Honesty is the foundation of wealth. If an unpleasant situation arises due to your partner, then that person needs to take responsibility. Both you and your partner must learn from that situation and not repeat it in the future. The important thing here is that you learn from your partner's mistakes rather than blaming them. This is still honesty. If the outcome is unfavorable due to circumstances beyond one's control, this is an unforeseen circumstance and not the responsibility of any individual. Presenting the facts as they are is still considered honesty. You come to earth with empty hands and leave with empty hands. Wealth is not yours. You are merely a steward. The owner of the property is the creator. So what is the most important thing the creator wants in a steward? It is faithfulness. People trust you because you are honest, not because you are perfect. Pursue honesty, and wealth will follow you. And it is through honesty that you will become perfect. If you like this video, don't forget to like and subscribe to my channel. Thank you all for watching this video.